So I will ask you nicely, please, don't get in my way.
You know last week when it looked like Westworld could be moulding Dr. Ford into its main villain? Well, if this week showed us anything, it's that Anthony Hopkins can be a scary, scary man. Not that that's surprising. Ford knew everything. He knew all the details about Theresa's visit to the park as a child. He knew about her current relationship with Bernard, as he gave her a clear threat of don't get in my way. Yeah, if Anthony Hopkins said that to me, I'd be quaking in my boots. Now, aside from Dr. Ford, the central theme of the episode revolved around Dolores and Maeve, as they both continued to unravel the inner secrets of the park. Both of them made notable strides into discovering what was really going on. Dolores isn't fully there yet, she's still kind of in a daze about the whole thing, but Maeve found her evidence that she wasn't going crazy. She kept seeing visions of being shot in the stomach, something which of course was a reality in another loop. She looks down at her stomach and there was nothing, not even a scratch. However, a small stain of blood and the persistent image of that man in a suit made her determined to keep on digging. And at the end of the episode where she cut open her own gut to find part of the bullet still inside her, redeemed her actions and made her fully aware that not everything is as it seems. Dolores is walking a similar path. She remembers her father being shot, even outright saying when she's asked about him that he's dead. As for now, she's tagged along with William and Logan as they kept on the trail of one of their bounties. She was mostly just in a daze the whole time, as she kept seeing visions of her past loops. But Bernard made his intentions clear as he told her to seek out the maze. He told Dolores that if she could find it, then she could be free. And it begs the question, if Ford knew everything about Theresa, surely he must know everything about Bernard, and about him telling Dolores to seek out the maze in the first place. It's an interesting dilemma, and one that if Ford is aware, he seems content for now at least to see where it leads. And we all know who else is looking for the maze. After missing out on last week's episode, the Man in Black returned as he continued to follow the clues to find the centre of the maze. His jail and cigar scene in particular was a highlight, as it again showed us that his actions are all being condoned. Stubbs back at HQ approved his use of the explosives, plus it was pretty damn cool seeing his plan work oh so smoothly. He's a veteran, someone who's been visiting the park for many years. Take note as well, he crossed paths with another couple of guests this week who recognised him from the outside world, and he threatened to cut their throats if they continued to bother him. So what is stopping him from following through on that? Before the season's end, we have to have an answer to that question. There has to be some sort of contingency plan. I mean, how many of the guests already have we seen go gun crazy? So it's not out of the realms of possibility that another guest might be in the firing line. Yes, we know guns won't work on the guests, and that's fine. But as the Man in Black threatened, what's going to stop him from using his knife?
You look a little short-handed.
We got enough men.
Seems like you got a couple positions open.
Another excellent episode of Westworld showed us that Dolores and Maeve are beginning to figure things out. There has not been a weak episode yet in this strong start to its debut season, and for its fourth episode I would give a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this week's Westworld. It just had such a great flow and feel to it. All of its stories were interconnected in a meaningful way. Maeve is by far ahead of the rest of the hosts into figuring out what's really going on, proven with the final line of the episode in "None of this matters." She seems to be aware about a loop and know that once she's up and running again, she will have yet another vision to remember. And with her finding proof of that bullet in her gut, she could soon figure out what she really is. Endgame-wise, Dolores seems set on a collision course with the Man in Black, as both of them are looking for the exact same thing. the maze and the key to her possible freedom. The man in black is right to feel arrogant. He struts around the park knowing that he is untouchable. But could that be his downfall? What if Dolores finds and unlocks her restrictions, which allows her to do whatever she wants? If the man in black is to die at the end of the season, which again I hope doesn't happen, the only way that he's gonna go down is being shot by Dolores. We know she can pull the trigger. She showed us that last week. Now she just needs to overcome that one line of code which stops her from hurting a guest. Ford showed us what is effectively his god complex and his overwhelming feeling of power as he asked Theresa nicely to not get in his way. Anyone that has before is now gone, and in the end he will always get what he wants. Take note. There's a strong theory which I'll touch on briefly, and it's that Bernard could be one of the hosts. A special unit manufactured by Ford. Maybe he's an android version of his former co-creator Arnold. There's evidence to back up this theory, most potently the similar backstory and tragedy about their sons. But it's just not possible to prove or even disprove any of these theories as of yet. However, it would be a great revelation. So there we are, that's just about it from me. What did you think about this week's Westworld? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the review. And I'll see you on the next one.
The goal is to find the center of it. If you can do that, then maybe you can be free.
I think I want to be free.